Hi guys, this is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me on our Patreon, thank you so very much for your support. This is the daily forecast for the collective. It's an all signs reading that is shared amongst us. It's originally created for the Friday the 28th of May. It is not solely set for that date. If you're seeing it on a different date, that's okay. You can still watch the reading. It might have a message for you that may apply to a situation or something you're dealing with. So keep an open mind in that regard. Take what you need and kind of leave the rest. It's a broad spectrum reading. So some things may apply, some things may not. So just keep that in mind as you're listening. And check out the drop-down video description on my YouTube channel. In there, there's instructions on how you can support the channel. If you like the readings, you can always hit the thumbs up sign or leave me a question or comment or subscribe to the channel, which I would greatly appreciate. And just some things to think about when using my readings, any of the readings. All of the signs are up for June for the Taroscopes. Please check those out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if they apply, if you're enjoying them, if they make sense. I greatly appreciate it. And let's see what's going on for May 28th. So our card is the Lovers, associated with the sign of Gemini, right? So we're talking about that sort of intellectually brainy energy. The Lovers, to me, can be a very wonderful, warm, loving card. Ideally, things should be on a sort of a natural high. Sometimes the Lovers can represent a choice that can be rather important or emotional, right? It's not always like, bliss and easy sails. But when I look at this, to me, I feel like it's about settling into the beauty of the day, what's going on around us, being appreciative of that, being in gratitude of that. Trying not to overthink things. That would be sort of maybe the Geminian influence in all of this. Trying to let things kind of just unfold as they will. Being, seeing sort of hopefully the optimism. God, you're snoring loud, bud. Seeing the optimism in everything would be something that I feel like. God, you guys are making a lot of noise this morning. It's like everybody's on breathing machines in here. What is going on? Wow, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm a little sidetracked. My dogs are being weird this morning. They're making a lot of noise. Gosh, are you okay? Can you breathe? He doesn't usually sound like that. That's a deep snore. All right. So as I'm looking at this, it makes me think that hopefully all's right in your world. If it's not, there is an opportunity for things to get in line or lined up and feel all right in your world. I would say don't overthink it today. I would say ease into it, make decisions, using your mind and your heart together in unison, in harmony. That would be the Adam and Eve influence, or the twins influence of the Gemini aspect of this card, bringing that into sort of alignment in a way, and working through today from a place of compassion, love, positivity, optimism, all of that sort of stuff. I think if we get into that, right, it could probably have a pretty powerful magnitude or shift to our experience and to our day. That is the sun that we see behind this angel. There are blessings all around us. That would be the angel to me. Just kind of, if we pay attention, we can see sort of maybe synchronistic events or opportune moments that kind of come to us that are maybe blessings from the other side, or our God, or our spiritual source of inspiration, whatever that may be for you. Stay tuned into that and allow that to be your guide today, and allow that to sort of create your experience today, right? It should be quite beautiful. The card here is Trout Lily, which we have seen before with lilies to me, and especially this lily in particular. It always makes me feel like it needs to be near a river or some body of water. But the word is patience. Underneath this, remember now, we're at the weekend, so we have that King of Cups energy at the end of the week. And I feel like we saw this on Sunday, did we not? I think we did. We did. It was on Sunday, and I sort of connected this to that watery, sort of emotional King of Cups energy. We're shifting from this, we have that, the Lovers does have that connotation of love, but it also has the braininess of Gemini, right? So to me, I feel like it is that union of the heart and the mind coming together. We have the King of Cups underneath this, so there should be that emotional connection that we should be able to apply or create within situations with people in our life today that will help to feed us or inspire us, that sort of a thing. And I mean sort of like spiritually, right? This trout lily, to me, it feels like patience might be a good quality to have today with the situations or people that may be around us. Finding similarities rather than differences will also help today to expand this kind of optimistic, loving feeling that we have from this card. Making decisions today. I think that today would be a good day for that, right? If we have any decisions that we need to make. But this patience card also kind of indicates that maybe we make the decisions today, but we don't necessarily maybe take the action, that kind of a thing, right? So be kind to yourself. Don't be overly critical. Allow yourself to kind of just ease into the energy of this day and let it sort of open you to the positivity that is around you, right? Maybe being patient with ourselves if we have some sort of like, I don't know, weird expectations of ourselves. I do that to myself sometimes, where I want to get a certain amount done, and then, I criticize myself for having not achieved it. Don't do that to yourself, basically. All right, let's see what the grounding stone is. And the grounding stone today, okay, is touch. On malachite, which would be associated with the fourth chakra, the heart. I love the idea of touch. Touch can be not only like sort of physical, right, but it can also be emotional. There's emotional touch, even spiritual touch, being in tune to that spiritual connection that I was saying this angel sort of represents. Allow our heart to be touched today in whatever way we need to. If that means through interactions with others or trying to see things in a more positive light, I feel like we need to ground in that heart chakra today, ground in that compassion, ground in the virtue of patience, ground in the virtue of things are going to be all right. Even if they don't feel like they maybe are all right, they are going to be all right. Yesterday's King of Swords, right, which was very intellectual, and I kind of got a weird vibe from him. I feel like this is the staving off of that mental energy, the criticalness, or any of that, and sort of opening ourselves up to seeing through different eyes, through different, from a more softer, peaceful, loving perspective that's far more powerful than what we had going on yesterday, even though it was the King of Swords. Does that make sense? So be patient with yourself and those around you. Allow your heart to be sort of open today if you can, even if it's only in your own company, that's fine. Show yourself some compassion and love today, and watch that kind of grow. I feel like that sun behind is kind of emanating this energy that we can sort of maybe beam out into the world, into our own day-to-day world, and allow it to sort of change our perspective. And remember, that stone for this week is knowledge. So there's an awareness here with the King of Swords and Geminian influence here in the Lovers, shifting into this more emotional state underneath with the King of Cups and that energy, that I feel like there might be an education or a knowledge that we're gaining in how to kind of blend the two influences of both our mind and our heart and have them work in coordination with one another versus maybe against one another. I hope that makes sense, guys. That is your forecast for the day. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. If you do subscribe, I would greatly love to have you. Please hit the notification bell so you get notified when I go live. And share this video with whoever you see fit. If you want to contact me for a private reading, I am available for those. You can always look in the drop-down menu, as I said earlier, for the video on YouTube, and you can see how to support the channel in those ways. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. All right, have a wonderful day. This should be a really beautiful day. There might even be some emotions that well up or you sort of feel, but that's okay. Let yourself feel them. Be patient with them. and really truly connect to your connect your mind to your spirit and your heart is kind of the feeling that I'm getting from these cards. It's a beautiful day to do that, and really wonderful things can come from it. All right, have a wonderful day, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.